How's it going, everybody? Well, I'm going to do a little look-see at my new carry belt, and just kind of impromptu I'm going to compare my new polycarbonate reinforced carry belt, a Safariland carry belt, which it is definitely, a little heftier than a like a Walmart belt, which right here is a Walmart belt. What I'm going to attempt to do is take a loaded car CW9 in this DeSantis holster, slide it through the belt, pull it around, hold it, and then have you try and demonstrate just how much the belt will drop and sag on the other side. Just to kind of demonstrate the rigidity of the belt. This doesn't prove nothing, it's just kind of something I wanted to do, so I figured I would just do it on camera. The weight of that setup, the CW9 in the holster with a full 7-round magazine, is 25.6 ounces. Alright, we're going to start off with the Walmart belt. I'm going to slide this through here. Oops. Might help if I turn that thing around the proper direction. Slide this through here. Put it around there in the back. Loop this through. Hook it in. Yeah, right there looks good. Now, I'm going to pick up this belt. And I can tell right now that this right here is just a no-go all the way around. You see how that belt has got zero? I mean, it has no support whatsoever. This is what people are talking about whenever they talk about Walmart belts. They just don't have any spine. And a spine, when I say a spine, I just mean a rigid belt, helps hold your weapon system up. Something like this, you try and hold that thing out there and it just does this crap. I mean, that isn't worth anything. I'll be honest with you, I didn't think that thing would do that. I figured it would sit down on the table, but I don't know why I would think that. But this right here is your typical Walmart style 1.5 inch leather. But it's just, I mean, you can fold that thing, literally just fold that thing right in half. It's just very, very, very weak. Alright, let's go to the belt that I've been using for the last couple years. I think I got this for Christmas 2009. Yes, I did. Christmas 2009. Okay. Have that going the right way. This is a Safariland. Now this is only 1.25 inches, but this is a quote-unquote reinforced belt. I don't know what it's reinforced with. They just say that it's reinforced. It is fairly thick. You can't just grab this thing and just double it over. I mean, it definitely does have some stoutness to it, some thickness. This just might be a poor way of showing this. This might have been a bad idea. Anyhow, I mean, you can see different style holster might have been better. But you can see how this one, yeah, it's dipping it down in the back, but it isn't crumbling like your Walmart belt does. Whatever the results are, they are. Like I say, this is a really nice belt. This belt here has got some design on it. It's a little fancier. So it's a very nice belt. I like it. I like it a lot. This belt here is the one I got this past weekend. This is an Aker, A-K-E-R, model B, as in boy, 21. This is 1.5 inch polycarbonate strip inside the leather for rigidity. Excuse me. And this definitely has some rigidity. Down here where the buttonholes are, the polycarbonate strip actually starts right here. Now I had to punch 2 more holes in this. I should have bought a little bit smaller belt. I kind of am in the mindset that I'd rather have it a little big than get the damn thing home, and it's like, man, I needed the next size up, you know what I mean? So I went, and it's a little big, so I had to punch these holes, and I actually had to punch these holes through that polycarbonate strip. And I actually had to take this to the leather store here in town and have old boy do it, because I had a leather punch and I ended up breaking the punch trying to punch through it. And he got a hold of it and he was like, holy cow! He said, what is in this thing? And he was talking about how stiff it was, how stout it was. And I said, well, it's reinforced with polycarbonate or something. I wasn't 100% sure at that time, but I am now. He was like, man, this belt ought to last you a while. Now you see what this one does? I mean, I can sit here and jump this thing up and down and this freaking belt don't twist. I mean, it don't do squat. I mean, this is a very, very rigid, very stout belt. And I mean, this thing is, it was $42 at Jensen Arms. I've been looking. I hate buying stuff like this off of a website because I don't know nothing about belts. I don't know what a good one is. I don't know any of that kind of stuff. So you just kind of take it on what they put in print, and then you know, spend whatever, $30, $80, $110 on a belt, and you're like, you get it, and you're like, geez, there ain't nothing special about this thing. So whenever we were in Jensen Arms, well, they had a rack of belts, and they had this one for $42 and some change, and I bought it, man. And I'll tell you, I will tell you, when I have this on and I have a gun on, even just holding my pants up, I mean, you all can see I got a gut on me, you know, just to hold your pants up, it makes a huge difference over a Walmart belt, or even this one. And this belt here is not a slouch. This was not a real expensive belt. This 1¼ Safariland, I want to say it was in the mid-30s. You know, this one right here is the Haas. I'll try and give you a little bit. This is just plain black, stitched on both sides. You know, nothing fancy about it at all, other than the son of a gun is stout. But that's what it is. It's an AKER, and the model is a B21. So, I mean, you can see what it is. You saw me demonstrate a 26 point something out pistol system on it, and how it held it up. 25.6 ounce. Not a problem. Even bouncing it on there, it didn't make this thing twist. This thing is not going to twist. This is very, very stout. You know, I have the Bison Wilderness style belts. I did a review on that a 1.5 years ago, whatever. And those belts were good, but what you get whenever you get those webbing belts that you pull and then pull over and Velcro onto you, after a period of time, that nylon gets kind of a memory spot in it, and you cinch up your belt to that spot. Well, you can't get it past it. If you need to get it just a little tighter, and even if you can get it that little bit tighter, it wants to slide back into that memory spot, you know. I don't know, that was kind of a pain in the ass. I like the leather. If I needed to go tighter, I pull, I put it into a hole, and it ain't slipping, it ain't going nowhere. So, anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was informative. We'll see y'all later. Take care.